Hello, everyone. Today's Power Boost meditation is an invitation, a special invitation for you to stop managing your time and start managing your attention. One of the traits, the characteristics of life in the present modern times is that we are busy, and that we have long to-do lists. And one way we think that we can solve that is by managing our times. And we all have over full agendas and long lists of what we have to do. But the problem with this approach to life and to our busy lives is if we time manage, we become more efficient. More efficient means we do more things, and so we are more busy. And the other side of it is things never finish. It is never that your list become less. And maybe it becomes less today, but then tomorrow there are 10 other things again one has to do, add to the list. The problem of this way of approaching your day and approaching life is that we are always busy doing, busy doing, but deeper inside there is not necessarily a feeling of contentment or a feeling of attainment. Not because, say, for example, at work, there are always so many things to do. And you may have finished some of it, but your to-do list has not become smaller. Tomorrow there will be a few added again. And so quality of life and quality of your experience of life and a deeper fulfillment and a sense of contentment doesn't come with time management. It comes with doing things with attention, doing things with quality, and experiencing quality of what you do. And that requires a different approach. We may be doing 10 things quickly in a rush with a sense of burden and with the sense that there are 20 other things we have to do. And with the knowing that tomorrow still there will be many other things to do. So that burden, that heaviness is never truly released. And this also makes us prone to falling prey to addictions and falling prey to instant, quick fix, short-lived, temporary, superficial pleasures and excitements, because we want to be relieved from that burden, even if it is just for a night or for an hour. It makes us come into a mode of subservience and heaviness. And ultimately, of course, it can lead to burnout and depression and all sorts of very unpleasant and definitely undesirable states. But also our brain is like overworked all the time. Even when we go to sleep, it's still working, because all the things that we have been doing and need to do and think about, and then we can't sleep, so we take sleeping pills, and then in the morning we can't get up, so we drink heaps of coffee. What a life. Contentment and a deeper sense of attainment and fulfillment comes when we do things with attention and with quality. And then even the doing becomes a joy. And the result of that will generally also have more quality. And so that a deeper sense of fulfillment and appreciation can easily grow, but come out of this what is it, this cycle of managing my time, doing things, planning everything from this hour to this hour, from this hour to this hour, from this hour. We become more efficient so that we do more, and then we feel more burdened and more busy, and then we want to time manage more. First thing that we need to do is we have to accept that there is just so much that one can do. There is a limited amount of time in our day. And the other thing is we kind of avoid, consciously or subconsciously, asking ourselves the most important questions in our life is, what is the aim of our life? Why are we living? And what is the purpose, and what is the content I want to give to my life? Because otherwise we are busy doing things that society dictates, or others dictates, or a working place dictates. And it makes you feel as if you don't have control over your life. So to learn to live from the inside out instead of the outside in. Attention management instead of time management. Where does my attention go? What is my aim? What is the purpose of my life? And from there, take decisions and then do things with quality. Work, yes, but are we living just to work? Are we working to make money just because of the money? There are deeper motivations behind. One of the motivations for almost everyone to do certain things is that we want to be happy. Happiness is a natural characteristic of the inner being. But by this busy, and it makes for superficial thinking also, are we really being more happy? And just try this out. Do attention management instead of time management. And do this experiment and see at the end of the day what makes you feel better. If you have done 50 things in a hurry, busy, and maybe not even with quality because your full attention was not there, or doing things with quality and with attention. And allow the self to press the off button. We don't have to be on all the time. Now, from the moment you wake up, what was your first thought this morning? The whole list of things you have to do. You reach for your cell phone and the first thing you do is you check your emails and your WhatsApp messages and your other text messages. And that goes on and on and on and on the whole day. We can press that off button. We don't need to be on the go all the time. A clear head is a precious treasure. All these useless thoughts all the time, or thoughts about my to-do list, or thoughts about what I have to all the time. Are we existing because of that? We as if have become slaves to tasks and things to do and to-do lists. That, of course, will never give us a sense of deeper contentment. And within spirituality, we go even a step further. Pay attention to the inner being. Pay attention to the invisible, and pay attention to what is timeless. Pay attention to what is beyond the temporary and the changing. Pay attention that you are a spiritual being and that this life is just a small part of a much larger journey. Pay attention to your spiritual identity, who you truly are, and what the innate nature is of the self. And emerge those experiences of the self as a being who is free, a being who is timeless, a being who is peaceful, innately, a being who is innately playful and joyful. And this life is just an experience. We play the game of this human life. And that is another part. How much do we laugh? Attention management is quality, quality of thoughts, quality of feelings, quality of choices. Take time to do things properly. Start earlier and finish things instead of rushing to the next, rushing to the next, rushing to the next. Of course, this is a vast topic, but just begin today. Put on the off button. Take more time to do these things, and whatever you do, do it with attention and quality. And then check at the end of the day how you feel. You may not have done 50 things, but whatever you have done with quality, with joy, with appreciation. I can guarantee you will feel better. And if you bring in the spiritual angle, even more so, we are spiritual beings, living lights, playing this game. Let's play the game with quality instead of being subservient. So let's take a few minutes and press that off button again, because you have already pressed it by being here and listening to this. Now press it again. And withdraw your attention from everything external and all the things that going on and what. Don't worry, it will all be there and it will continue. You just choose to become aware of your inner world and come back to the thoughts of the spiritual self. Become aware that there is an invisible being who is operating this body. One who is using this mouth and using these ears to hear and using these eyes to see, the soul. We are spiritual beings. Players in this big game of human life. And this body is just a tool. Innately, we are peaceful, free, living lights. And try to come back to this sense of stillness, of peace, of silence. You don't need to do anything to be a peaceful, loveful soul. And just perceive this invisible, silent presence And around there may be all kinds of things going on, even turmoil and what. But you are that living light, imperishable. One who is a visitor in this body, a visitor on this planet. Innately pure, peaceful, living light. Thank you. Now, every day, at least today, as an experiment, try every hour to press this off button and shift the attention to this soul awareness. Shift your attention to the inner world, the one who is playing the part for 2-3 minutes, and then come back. And whatever is being done, do it with attention. Don't be a slave to time and to-do lists. You are the master of your life. You are the master. Take back that mastery. Thank you and have a good day.